What happened?
Oh yeah. Because when they went over the table, something must have cut his ear. Yeah, that shit was bad. Yeah. Nah. Oba was fucking him up.
Oba fucking him.
Beating that ass.
Yo.
Listen, man.
Cody was looking at that shit like, oh shit, he getting like Brock Lesnar flashbacks.
That's wild.
Tossing that boy around.
Damn, son. You did that man like that. If you don't stop playing with me. Y'all watching stuff on this screen, right?
Huh?
Y'all watching stuff on this
No, it's mostly the music is just playing.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all don't really care.
No. Yeah. Do what the fuck you need to do.
Right. This works out better for me.
All right. I don't know what happened to Ace Bradley. He claimed he was coming through.
Oh, word?
He said he was coming through.
Mine?
Woo! Fire. I like it. All right, so I'm back. I had to lock in real fast. Matter of fact, I actually gotta email myself this because my tablet is just all types of fucked up.
All right.
His name is John Cena.
I'm dead.
Yeah, so now that you're back, are we going to get into Saturday night's main event so we can be clear for the draft?
So what do you want to talk about?
I see what you did there. Well, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. We can do it match by match in order. So, I mean, for those of you who are sleeping under a rock or you wasn't able to watch it, Saturday night's main event happened last night, which was the big send-off and farewell for John Cena. That was his last match. Before that, obviously, we had a lot of matches. And what was really good about this match, which I really think that they should institutionalize this more, is have the greats or the main roster start battling it out with the NXT, with even the Evolve brand. So this way, it all starts to intermingle and intertwine.
Here's the funny part. They were doing that, and then something changed along the way. Oh, yeah, some guy named Vince McMahon.
What did he do?
Changed the way that they started doing, like, there was a time that they were doing Survivor Series and was against all three brands. Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Yeah. Shit, NXT won that night. They beat the other brands. They actually had a good setup. It just, if you let anybody else tell it, that was a fucking anomaly and never happened. If y'all want to go ahead and pour you a drink, I'll pour a little bit in your cup already.
A little bit? Wait, what did you do? Wait, is this my... Wait.
No, that's my cup that's sitting there.
Oh, okay.
Your cup, I started pouring and I will start talking.
Oh, okay, I got you.
My bad, Yano.
This is mine?
Yeah.
All right, what is it, the Honey Jack?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yano, you drinking?
I mean, it's no Uncle Nearest, but close enough, right? If you know, you know.
I can't with you.
Oh, yeah, I plan to definitely reach out to Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest, if y'all see this, please, let's talk about it. I put y'all in the book. Have your people call my people. We gonna work. But so yeah. So the first match we had Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes.
As it should be. Fucking Cody Rhodes' guy's ass dog walked.
Yeah. I'm glad that they didn't do the whole approach of the teacher schooling the student because I'm more experienced. It's like size and just brute strength. Oba has that tenfold. Like he
happens to be smart.
That too. All the experience in the world Cody has is still not gonna stop you from getting slammed every now and then. And then when it happens, it's not a game. It's hard to really bounce back from a slam like that.
Not a game. Not a game, nigga.
So yeah, I mean, I thought that was a good match. I was definitely entertained the whole way through.
Same.
I like how, yeah, like I said, it just wasn't the opposite, like where Cody was just had the advantage the whole time. I would have been fine if Oba lost, as long as it was a good enough match to where it's like, okay, Cody was still able to kind of like squeak through because he's so astute.
But I do like how it ended. People was bashing it, but I like the fact that it ended because one, you forward the storyline between Cody and Drew, but two, Oba was bodying that boy.
Yeah,
Oba was bodying that boy. If you're not trying to let your QB1 look like a bitch, yeah, get a shady finish or a dusty finish. That it saves Cody from looking look weak as your champion. So I get it. You got that one, WWE.
Oh, that's why it looks crazy because I didn't skip lines. Fuck.
Yo, how much talking you doing?
What do you mean?
After each pick, brother.
This is all the matches and stuff that I have lined up for them. This is the storyline.
Bro, how long is the storyline?
Sure. What did Barney Stinson say in How I Met Your Mother? Please.
Am I wrong that we just make sure there's a time constraint here. We got to make sure we're in that time.
Oh, no, we good.
Right.
We good.
All right.
I'm going to do this over because I got to skip the lines because this shit going to piss me off, which I thought I already did.
And the second match was it Bailey and Soul, right?
It was, yes. Love Bailey, love Soul. Bam. The way that they push Soul, just execution perfect every fucking time.
Yeah.
The cartwheel on the rope, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Like,
yeah, unplug that. You good?
That was an amazing match. I think that was dope. I think the whole, I think the celebration after is equally important to the match. Mm-hmm. Seeing Cody respect and throw up the hand of Oba, seeing Bailey show her appreciation and respect to Soul, getting Lyra to do the same to Zarya and her.
Yeah.
All of that is what we need. It's not like a kumbaya, love fest, but it's a respect of the newer guard coming in to the fold. And we're seeing what the future is going to look like because let's be real, at some point in time, we're going to see retirement matches for Bailey. We're going to see retirement matches for Cody. We're going to see retirement matches for Gunther. So we got to see who is going to be the next people to carry the torch.
You got another 10 years before you see it.
Oh, no, I'm not saying right now at the second, but eventually that's just the way the time goes. It doesn't freeze for anyone.
We got a nice solid 10 years before you get a retirement match for Gunther.
Unfortunately. But
sorry about that.
No, you're good. I don't care about that.
But yeah, there's a...
I thought that was your smoke detector.
No, that's the garbage guy back there. There's a level of understanding where they're doing how they're transitioning everybody. Because you can see if John Cena had a wholeheartedly hand into how this was getting set up, then I love the fact that he's for the people. Thank you, John, because you did your thing last night. Because Obafemi, So Ruka, even having Mello kind of be involved of whatever happened. Okay, John. Yeah, I seen people on Twitter talking about they can't wait to see John Cena take over Triple H's role, and I'm like, ooh, y'all are spicy.
I haven't heard anything about that. But that's interesting.
That's what Twitter had uproar today. Y'all real spicy for that one, man.
How the hell would that work?
Oh, listen, John Cena take over booking role and what Triple H supposed to be doing now? I can see it.
Okay, so we know Triple H. He ain't going down. He ain't going down without a fight. Number one. Number two. He's gonna stay. He's gonna stay in the company in some capacity, as long as he's still.
Of course, just like Stephanie is still.
I'm about to say, like, as long as he's still married to Stephanie, that means something.
Just like Stephanie's still there, it's gonna be still.
Oh, absolutely.
But the way it's set up is not gonna be the same. Triple H will be somewhere in the office, somewhere on the back end of being ambassadorship, like John Cena. They're gonna switch places or some shit.
Okay, I promise you guys, I really wasn't going to go down this avenue. I wanted to be respectful. I didn't want to sound like a hater.
Yeah.
Those of you who know me know I am really not a big John Cena fan as the wrestler.
Yeah.
The man behind the wrestling, when it comes to him, I've heard some crazy stories, but for the most part, he cares. And that's one of the most important thing about
Yes.
any entertainment that you do, whether you're an actor, whether you're a rapper, singer, whatever. You have to make us care because you care.
Right.
That was one of the things that was so apparent in what sent Karrion Kross over, is that he fucking cares. He was creative. He gave a shit.
Yes,
He wanted to be different. He wanted to keep pushing the envelope. He wanted to be as creative as possible. When people do that, it just resonates naturally.
You have a
Now,
point there.
I say all that to say, with John Cena, do you see a world where that's possible, where he would be in charge, and what does that actually look like? The only reason why I say all of that buffer before is because I did hear stories back in the days where he was very hard on a lot of the new up and coming talents, and he would rip them a new one, and he was still burying certain wrestlers that happened to look kind of like what my suit is.
Listen, I will just say, listen, I'm not going to speak on certain things. What I will.
That's why I didn't want to go there. But since you opened up that fucking floodgate, nigga, make it rain, bitch.
All I'm going to say is the fact that if a world where John Cena is taking over the booking reins over Triple H, I feel like it's the same way they tried to applaud Triple H taking over the booking reins of Vince McMahon. Within a year time frame, you're going to say John Cena can't book for shit. So it's listen, same page, different color. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't. I don't see it. If it happens, it happens. But it's not going to change shit. You're going to be hyped for 6 months like a new pair of Jordans and move on to the next pair that's coming out.
So you really don't think that there's a way in which so what you're basically saying is you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
That's pretty much Triple H now. You compare
That's Triple H.
Hold on. You compare Triple H 2018 booking of NXT to now how Triple H of 2023, 2025. Bro, night and day. That's because there's shareholders involved. You can't do this. That's the same thing that's going to happen to John Cena. There's shareholders involved. They're going to know who they want to push.
Okay. Are there shareholders involved with AEW?
Nope. That's why I love AEW.
Interesting. Okay. Touche.
Nope. That's what it comes down to, the core of it. Because I could easily say, okay, let's say Triple H have health issues, health reasons, something come up, someone needs to take over. Bruce Pritchard, God forbid, holds on for the time being, but here comes, John Cena would love to be behind the booking pen and he takes over. Like I said, it's going to be cool for 6 months until you realize he answers to other people. If your beloved Unreal showed part of it, even if they showed you what they want you to see, it showed part of it. There's one making a decision, but there are so many other hands in the cookie jar. Everybody fucking greedy.
Okay. So
you figure out who wants to get the fucking diabetes first.
I don't want to freeze people in time. And what I mean by that is I don't want certain people's mistakes or indiscretions or maybe bad choices of that point in time to dictate how they are perceived for the rest of their lives or whatever, or their career. What I mean by that is, like I said, I've heard some things about John Cena back then. I think that over the years, John Cena has matured, has seen the error of his ways in certain things. Maybe he won't publicly speak to it, but in the quiet room by himself, he can say that maybe I didn't make the right decision with that. So with that being said, I feel like he's a little bit more humble and a little bit more down to earth than what Triple H is. We see what Triple H is when it comes to still wanting the attention, which is why he's in all of the promos for the WrestleMania in Las Vegas. And it's like, you're not even a wrestler anymore. What the fuck are we doing? So I say all that to say, do you think that with that being said, that John Cena will still give a little bit more of a pushback to the shareholders and everything like that?
Maybe, but he ain't CM Punk. CM Punk got the balls to actually do it. John is going to end up conforming. So
that's interesting.
That's what I believe.
That's
some of the way he carried his interviews leading up to this last match. It's like you get different versions of Company Man John compared to how he talks to Chris Van Vliet, to how he talks to Busted Open Radio, compared to how he talks to some local paper. It's all different. Like, the man has found a way to cookie cutter speaking about WWE without exposing the business, while also hitting the company line, and it's something that he's done for years. And honestly, he's really fucking good at it.
Would you say that he knows how to play the game?
It's about how you play
Definitely know how to play the game.
it. Oh yeah, so I guess we were talking about Saturday night's main event.
Yes.
Yeah, fucking Leon Slate. That match, that shit happened so fast, but was so fire. I feel like that match it was like 5 minutes of just like
just
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah.
That gonna be standing up for a while, right?
More or less. I mean, we're gonna take turns.
Yeah, when we go up to announce our picks.
Yeah.
Alright, so set it for y'all standing up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't worry about whoever's gonna be sitting down. Unless you want to unless you want to like try to see if you can catch our reaction. Because certain picks, I'm gonna be pissed off at you. You might have to see me after this. And I feel like same thing with me.
So here's a good question, Yano. Does this camera catch here in the couch?
I mean, I was gonna set this camera to you over there, and that camera to black right here, and then the middle camera would catch
The picks?
Okay.
And then catch your stand. Okay, that's perfect.
All right, that's good.
That's perfect. Okay.
But yeah, I was talking about that while you was downstairs getting the food and everything.
Mm.
What the fuck are we doing with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee?
I'm about to retire.
I understand that. Cool. They have no fucking name.
They don't need a name. Not every tag team needs a name.
What the fuck is the point of putting people together?
Because you have nothing else for them to do creative.
That's my fucking point. Thank you for jumping the gun. What the fuck are we doing? Now listen, I was just saying this earlier. AJ is AJ. Solidified, certified. He's a legend. He's legacy. Cool. This is not really good for Dragon Lee. This is
Why not? What was he doing before that?
But that's the problem. But why does everybody
main event?
Why does the Ace always have to be a fucking tag team? And we know that they don't give a fuck about the tag team division.
Because that's always the easy answer for everything. All the companies do it. WWE, AEW, all of them do it.
No.
Tag team.
No. Don't throw AEW into this.
Oh, well, I'm just saying in general, but go ahead.
No. Listen, I'm still very wet behind the ears when it comes to AEW. I'm not well versed as mainstream or elite. Shouts to elite wherever you are. What I can say, I see belts being defended on a regular, consistent basis.
That's true.
I don't see them relying on tag teams. But when I do see it, I see fire. I see new characters every single fucking time. And that's great because I don't get used to the same 7 people who are the favorites.
Shout out to Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron becoming the inaugural AEW Women's Tag Team.
Willow Nightingale, a.k.a. Corn Muffin.
Yeah, now shout out to them, man.
No, I'm sorry, Cornbread.
They had, to his theory, came together, random tag team, came up with a name, Babes of Wrath. Because Willow Nightingale is the babe with the power, and with Harley Cameron, her favorite things to say is Feel the Wrath, Babes of Wrath. And they have announced number 1 selling shirt.
BOW.
You know what?
Yo, listen.
Not everything had
the marketing, 5EO come back out. Wait, isn't he locked up? Or is he back up? I don't know. But y'all see the vision.
Nobody check it, fam.
But listen.
Nobody check it, fam.
The answer shouldn't be tag teams, especially when you don't even put the focus and emphasis on tag teams where you need to. I think AEW is out of the conversation for obvious reasons, but if you're going to stick to WWE standards, you don't even defend the shit on PLE. So why the fuck are we even trying to take this shit seriously?
I mean,
I honestly feel...
Because it's a belt?
I honestly feel Dragon Lee, you can create a cohesive, good storyline for him without smashing him together with a tag team partner. And this is no takeaway to AJ, because if anybody would be blessed to be a tag team partner to AJ, that's not what my point is.
Mm.
Certain people have what it takes to be able to survive and thrive on their own. You diminish their chances of becoming certain levels of stature and power when you start throwing them into tag teams.
I agree with you.
Not to say the tag team championships is not the top tier, but a lot of people come into this not wanting to be a tag team partner.
But listen, and that's when they tell you, especially when you're in this business, sometimes everybody has a dream of being a world champion. Everybody has a dreams of being the single superstar. But sometimes it doesn't always be like that. You end up getting put in the tag team like, oh shit, I got chemistry with this person. Oh shit, we can win some titles together. Oh shit, now I'm not riding around 750 miles a fucking day or week or month or year by myself because I'm winning titles with someone else who's a tag team. That's the point of it.
Okay. Yes.
This is why some of them running groups on an independent team too, because they just it's fucking survival, and unfortunately WWE defaults to that shit too.
Terrible.
It is. I totally agree with you. It is. It's fucking terrible. It is fucking terrible.
And listen, I'm all for the tag teams because this is how you get people like The Miz. This is how you get people like Seth Rollins, who are Grand Slam champions. John Cena now, technically.
Shout out to John
So
Cena.
at some point in time, yes, you might have to get buddy up with a tag team partner or something like that. Cool.
By default.
My problem is always making that the scapegoat, always having that as the default without really bringing any storytelling to it at all. You have a better storyline with Judgment Day as tag team champions than you do with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. They are literally just coasting off of the fact that AJ and Dragon are phenomenal wrestlers.
Yes.
No pun intended.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're all,
that was fire. Yeah.
and they're also baby faces. So they're doing the Sami Zayn Open Challenge. They want to be fighting champions, which I can respect it, and that's cool. But that's a cheap way of going out about it. There is no storyline. There is no feud. There is no back and forth.
No honey jack.
Like, what are we like? At some point, it has to stop. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're not wrong. I hear you. You're not wrong.
Whatever.
But what is our logic, which makes sense, versus their logic, which doesn't make most sense. What do you say, Yano?
You got anything plainer?
More plain than honey jack? Honestly, no.
What? It don't get no plainer than that, nigga. If you don't nut up, the fuck? Exactly.
Can't do sweet like that. I have this Jim Beam bourbon whiskey, and then whatever in my freezer.
Okay. While you walk off panel, how important? Not even important, I should say. How much influence do you really expect? Not even expect. How much influence do you really think that the shareholders have when it comes to the booking? They're all about profits and they're about money and margins. 9 times out of 10, they're not avid fans of the business of the company. So do they really care that AJ Lee is a good tag team name for them, technically. Do they really care that AJ Lee doesn't have a good storyline and that they're not on PLEs?
No.
AJ Lee.
Because if I'm a stakeholder,
because honestly, all they do is keep it AJ as a placeholder until he starts his retirement run. I legit, that's all I think there is.
I guess.
Because now Cena's is done, now they're going to focus on AJ's.
Which they're going to fuck up too now. Because if I was AJ, I'd be like, yo, listen, where's Bullet Time? Where's the AEW? Is it this way? Okay, all right.
By contract, got to finish up, boy.
Fuck. I don't. After what I've seen with Cena, I don't want to see an AJ retirement.
He ain't the only one, because the rumor has it that Chris Jericho's contract in AEW is ending as
this month. So I'm hearing that
he may sign in WWE and have his retirement tour.
Listen, man.
Yeah, bro. Niggas getting old. About time they start retiring. Shit. Rather than dying in a damn ring.
You say about time.
God forgive.
You say about time like we already have things set up for the new wave to come in. We don't.
We don't, but I'd rather them have a rest of their lives after fucking sacrifice for years in the
No, I agree with you. I don't want to see them pull a Ric Flair, do wrestling matches until they're 97,000.
Please, that 97,000 is a wild statement.
Listen, man, Ric Flair
for a fucking legend. That's a wild statement.
Listen, all respect to Ric Flair, but when he was giving body chops, you saw dust of his body flying off.
Yo, damn, that's wild.
Listen, it is what it is.
Wow.
But I feel like they're a little too late. Not too late, but it's like it almost feels like they're playing catch up.
Okay, what do you mean?
Why are we just now getting over? Why are we just now getting sold? Why are we just now seeing them?
No, we've been getting sold. We've been getting sold. I mean, because they got her pair with the tag team is Zarya, but we've been getting sold.
my point is they're not on the main roster officially. They're still NXT roster wrestlers.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah.
When you start to look at the average age of the top wrestlers on SmackDown and Raw, they're all in their mid-30s to almost
Early
40s.
40s, yeah. I think we did this math.
We did this math already, and I hate to beat a dead horse, but this is what is killing the business, and this is also why.
Shout out to the Young Bucks killing the business. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Young Bucks. I fucking love them. They're fucking amazing. But this is also why I'm saying that I think if the rumors are true, which you just brought up, I wasn't aware. If the rumors are true, where John Cena might possibly be in a position to be a writer or have the content creator role.
Just Twitter nonsense, but go ahead.
Yeah, let's just play that out.
Okay.
That's why I feel like it might be a change for the better, because we have John Cena saying. I heard that there was a rumor where John Cena said he wanted to be the first match and just have everything else be dedicated to the newcomers.
I think that was he admitted on Pat McAfee. That was Pizzagate.
That was Pizza. Okay.
Yeah, that was Pizzagate. That he was going to close the show. He knew he was going to close the show.
But all of this still stands to reason that I think John has it. He has it in his heart to care enough about the business and not let petty feelings and differences.
Oh yeah, of course.
To get in the way.
Yeah, of course.
Because he doesn't have a lot of vendettas with a lot of the newcomers.
No, they see him like fucking God's gift to wrestling.
But that's the difference between John Cena and Triple H.
No comment.
Triple H.
No comment.
Was still. Triple H is kind of like the Pippin to John Cena's Jordan.
I don't comment. I'm not sticking. Woo! Listen, spicy comment right there.
Listen. This is not being biased. If I'm being personal, if I'm me personally, I would choose Triple H over John Cena if we're talking about wrestling.
Okay.
However, as we can clearly see, the world feels very different, and once John hails John Cena as the GOAT, never seen 17, the greatest to do it, gets all of that great stuff. If I'm Triple H and I have a vendetta, I'm going to fuck up your retirement tour.
Sheesh.
If I'm John Cena and I'm somebody that everybody...
It's somebody's livelihood.
You think he gives a fuck?
You would think about give a fuck about somebody's livelihood on a wrestling ring after giving their body to the fucking ring for X amount of years.
Well, if I'm somebody who has the power to fuck over somebody who I was always second to, on top of that, any publicity is good publicity. People hate the show, but they're still tuning in to hate the show.
Okay, Eric Bischoff.
If I have all of those ingredients, why not fuck him over?
Okay, Eric Bischoff.
I still have the last laugh. You may be the bigger wrestler, but I am the bigger entity when it comes to this shit in WWE. You better take your ass to fucking someplace else, like Chris Jericho did.
Quarters that Poppy don't like that one.
I'm just saying. So now you take the feelings and you take the history between Triple H and John Cena, and you compare that to the history and relationship that John Cena has with all these up and coming.
Okay,
it's not the same. John Cena is looked up to. He is admired. He has taught most of them. He has bestowed advice, given all of these great things to him. There is no bad blood unless something personal will happen, which is a completely different story. But even then, I still think that John Cena can differentiate the two and say what is good for the brand, what is good for this match, what is good for this card, what is good for the business overall.
You give him a lot of confidence. Somebody who's never done the actual job yet.
Because I've seen a lot of interviews to where I can say, I was wondering who she was, Eve Torres. Okay. I've seen a lot of interviews to say it looks like John Cena really cares. Mm-hmm. When I see interviews and I see things of Triple H post his wrestling career, I don't see a man who cares. I see a man who still is searching and scratching and clawing for that attention in the spotlight. This position that he holds is not good enough for him. He still has to be the main attraction. He's almost the Diddy of WWE almost. Whoa. And I don't mean Diddy the Diddler. I mean
Woo.
Let me land. Hold on.
So Rocky coming down. Rocky coming down there a little bit.
No turbulence.
Shit.
No. Okay, so the difference between Diddy and Triple H. Okay. The difference between Triple H and Diddy is that Triple H actually has talent.
Okay.
Diddy had to have writers. He always had to be dancing all in the videos, all of that type of shit. He always had to be the center main attraction, but you never had the talent for us to give a fuck.
Right.
Triple H, on the other hand, is completely opposite.
Right.
He's great in the ring. He was great on the mic. He is overall one of the best to ever do it, without a doubt. The reason why I say that they're the same is because even still now, we're still getting, honestly, in his position, we shouldn't have to see you anymore. You're in Gorilla.
Well,
why not be Gorilla? Like, it's only because you're Triple H that you feel like you have to do these press runs, you have to do these interviews. Vince McMahon was very much involved in the actual storylines of wrestling back in the days when it was WWF, WWE.
Yeah.
But you still saw he knew how to step back. There was plenty of cards, there was plenty of different situations where Vince was nowhere to be found. True. Which was fine, which was cool. Every now and then he knew when to turn it on. Him and Stone Cold Steve Austin, legendary beef. Anytime Stone Cold was around, you knew Vince was pissed off somewhere. Okay. Cool. We don't see him in the middle of the fucking promo for a WrestleMania event when he's not the fucking wrestler anymore. I remember the Armageddon where it was Triple H versus Vince McMahon. Cool. Absolutely. One of my favorite matches. That was dope. But when you're not a wrestler, when you're just a figurehead, we don't need to see you.
Hey, well, sometimes you can't turn off being a wrestler, man.
Yes, you can.
You think
time has turned it off for you, fam?
Yeah, well,
what the fuck?
Ask Hulk Hogan to his last dying breath. What's Hulk Hogan, not Terry Bollea? Trust me, he was not Hulk Hogan when he died. I mean, he wasn't Terry Bollea when he died. He was Hulk Hogan when he died. That meant that some could argue
wasn't a good thing.
Exactly, and that's the point. It becomes addictive being these characters that they carry on, so on and so forth. It's no different than tying yourself to being who you really are, your fucking Social Security name, versus being a stage name in music or wrestling. It's the same shit. All right.
But I want to argue that point with the concept of less is more.
Okay.
The less we see you, the more impactful it becomes when we do. Which was why it was such a big-ass deal when January 6th of this year, we saw Rock return to welcome in Raw being on Netflix officially.
Yeah.
Less is more. So when we keep seeing Triple H all the fucking time, it doesn't have the same impact that it once did. Because you're still constantly trying to make us, like, either fall in love with you, still like you, still think that you're relevant. Fam, you're the boss. You are the new Vince. There is no.
You are the new Vince.
Yeah, we know that you're there. We know that you exist. We don't need to see you.
We see you, nigga. Damn.
Yeah, like we don't need.
We see you, nigga. Damn.
Yeah, we don't need to see you talking to fucking Big E and Peter Rosenberg and Jackie Redmond at the end of every fucking PLE.
Well, we're starting a new era now.
We done started a new era like 115 times.
A new era in the business.
That's number one. Number two,
we're doing record gates.
Number two, I also
zero in Saudi. It's gonna be great.
You wanna lozenge? Like the fuck? But if you want to speak to that, let's also talk about what's the point of you even coming to do these post shows if you're gonna act like an ass to the crowd when we are clearly telling you, hey, you're fucking up.
Niggas was sharing AEW at that post show. That shit was crazy.
Listen, to get to bounce back and forth on the fence. There's no one person, there's no one company, there's no one entity that is perfect. Every single person, every single company, every single organization is going to fuck up and make mistakes.
Oh, that's a fact.
How you bounce back, how you take accountability and ownership of these mistakes is what makes the greats from the fakes.
That's a fact.
So when you have somebody like Triple H who does these post shows and is completely oblivious or blatantly negligent to the crowd when we are telling you we're fucking up, that was bullshit, you got to do better.
You fucked up.
Yeah. It's like, all right, so then what are we doing here? Because it's very funny how you pick and choose when you want to do post shows. Because I guarantee you, we know it. We saw it firsthand. Triple H didn't do no fucking post show interviews after Karrion Kross, after R-Truth, because he knew what the fuck questions was going to happen.
Of course.
So then why sit up here and try to do that now? And then unfortunately, well, he doesn't do those type of post shows. He does the shows where he has Big E, because he knows that they're not going to say anything to jeopardize the bag.
We're doing record gates, record numbers.
That's all bullshit. I feel like if you
start a new era.
I feel like if you really want to go viral, you really want to be successful, you really want to shake some shit up, have somebody there that's real enough that's going to hold you accountable.
Who going to hold Triple H accountable? What?
That's the point.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody is scared, and rightfully so. Niggas is getting fired and cut off left and right. But if you were to change the landscape and have it to where...
What about when he's sitting down and I'm talking?
What are you going to do? Switch seats?
Oh, you want to switch seats? You sit here?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sit over there because that's your seat.
No, it's alright. You can sit here.
Okay.
It looks better for if y'all like when he's talking, you switch to his seat.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Are you about to get ready?
Yeah, we about to start like now.
Yeah.
Well,
don't let me get up here because I'm preaching, nigga. Like, fuck this. Yeah, I'm outside, nigga. What's up with it?
And I wanted to start the fucking fog machine so I can get the.
Oh, we doing fog too?
Yeah, nigga.
Listen.
Because we can, nigga.
You don't need no fog.
I'm really mad up. Let's get it, fam.
Yeah.
Do I gotta make my entrance?
Bell to Bell podcast. That's what we do. Bell to Bell podcast. Yeah.
You know the fucking vibes.
You know the vibes. We outside. Gang shit. Alright. Twitch, we about to sign off on Twitch, yo. We're gonna start the episode. May do a post show after, but we'll see y'all then. Here's the quarter, so it can show on Twitch. Because when Yano flipped this quarter to see who goes first. So that's the quarter.